right? Because my interview with Adam is nothing compared to what I did for Joe Budden. I said, it's got to be black media. And it's got to be... Joe is all bark, but no bite. He says what people want to hear to get their attention. But when it comes to putting the money on the table to pay the bill... You gonna have to be knocking on that door looking for that money. Oh, he's got to comb through the interview. He's got to make sure this and make sure that. I bodied each and every one of those black men to the point that all of them said after they were done, we're winos. Tasha, you can come back here anytime you want. I sat outside and I had a conversation with this black man. I said, you know what's sad? Is that we cannot, as black media, stick together for the betterment of the people. And he was like, black media will never do it. Black media will never do it. And now he's literally owning up to his own words.
Had a good weekend, but it's one lady who decided to talk about you this weekend. Just to clear for the community, some people were just worried about why you chose her in general. Can you just explain why might you had respected her work at one time?
Oh, you talking about Shorty Doo-Wop?
Yes, indeedy.
And keep in mind that we said at one time. That does this statement that he says has no reflection on how he may feel now.
No, listen. The girl's work ethic is her work ethic. Like, and she has it. Can't nobody take that away from her. I wanted to learn more about her. Clearly negligence on my part with that old her Cardi. They both seemed to be entirely too passionate about whatever occurred for even a regular interview to go down. But the interview wasn't coming out not because of Cardi. Like I already told her, that interview was a problem legally, financially, and algorithmically. There was a lot going on in that interview. It would be foolish of me to just put out an interview with the girl that just got sued and lost for $4 million without checking this. So all of this up just happened to happen while my lawyers was looking at this. So, I mean, listen, you play with pigs, you get mud on you. I don't have nothing to say. Let the people have their fun kicking my back, and I think I'm kind of like immune to it now. Like, it don't, as long as they ain't affecting nothing in real life, I don't care.
Exactly.
I want to follow up on the pigs, playing the pigs with mud. I remember you saying you didn't.
I just think like it's really y'all can laugh, but I just really think that it's effective that he's listening and he's watching real time and saying like, yo, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do, like, and I'm seeing how all of y'all are acting. Like, there's a strength in knowing, like,
just energy.
No, somebody hit it on the head earlier. When we spoke to Tasha K, it sounded like she had a lot of hurt in life and was just ready to hurt anybody else. Like that's just a very destructive type of energy that I wouldn't have got that from her without meeting her. Like meeting her and hearing her story, and it's like, oh, this is why you like this. It's like, oh, okay, this is why some things are maybe hindering your progress. Oh, this is why there's levels to this. The way you move and it's still kind of low. I don't want to say low level, but it's
low vibrational.
Yes, yeah. It's a lot of that. So not to knock.
Go ahead, Dash.
So aside from the legal standpoint, which is a huge standpoint, did her doing any of those clickbait videos with you and Melissa Ford's name in the titles have anything to do with it? Just a question.
No, I don't care about them videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had a really good interview. I understand why she's pissed about it not coming out. It was great. Like all around the board, it was great. But yeah, there was a lot in there that could have been all bad fast. So it was great, but it was great at what cost, right? Like I don't gain nothing from putting this out and then having this whole world of trouble just happen to pop up out of nowhere. Like, I gain absolutely nothing from this interview. Like, it's not worth it. I just thought it was a cool idea and a great way to end our vacation run.
Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. And we're going to try to get the issue done before this thunderstorm come all the way down out here in H-Town. The lights flicking on and off inside the crib, so I can't take it inside the room real quick. But y'all heard directly right there. The JBTV after hours that they got going on. It's like a group and everything where they talk about the Joe Budden podcast. He went up in there and addressed everything that's been in the media between him and Tasha K and why he has not released the interview. And I had a link in the description where y'all can listen to that in full and the live where Tasha K had said a lot more with her issues on how everything played out. But Joe Budden kept it 1,000 right there. He said, hey, I understand why she would be upset. It's a real good interview, but he said it's not worth it. Tasha K went on the No Jumper, and she said that, hey, I really gave Joe Budden the real raw uncut, the real stuff, the real interview. I went over there and did one with Adam also, but I went to Joe Budden on this type of time. And I'll say this, people want their entertainment. People want the drama. They want you to go up in there. This is just what it is. The fans, the supporters, the viewers, they want you to do the controversial stuff until they don't want you to do the controversial stuff. I don't know exactly what all she said, but Joe did what was best for him. He did business, because guess what? Ain't nobody going to pay your bills if you get a lawsuit. You know what they going to say? Hey, nigga, you shouldn't have did that. You should have took that video down with Cardi B. You should have apologized to Cardi B. But they want, I don't know if she took it there on the Joe Budden podcast, but he a businessman. He $1 million nigga. Hey, let me send this to the lawyers because you've been sued before and people might just have animosity towards me giving you a platform. Not saying that Cardi B directly would move like that, but people would be like, hey, I'm not rocking with her. You know what I'm saying? If she say anything out of line, I press the line on you for defamation. Defamation don't have no picks and chooses and nothing to color, size, shape, or respect or anything like that. If they want to come for a lawsuit for something she said on there, they can come at Joe Budden. That's why he asking his people, is it good? Is it good? Then he peeped, hey man, this ain't even worth it. It ain't gonna move the needle. Like, what is it? What is I'm really gaining? I'm gonna go viral for a few days or a couple weeks. Joe Budden go viral regularly anyways. So I understand the business side of it, and I do understand why Tasha K would be upset. You came on here, you let me get up on your show, you knew what it was before I came. Joe Budden did make a reference. You roll in the mud with pigs, you're gonna come out dirty. She gonna take that very disrespectfully. It does come off with just keeping it all the way 1,000. But she already been turned up, going up on them in a major way, just saying all type of stuff. So it is what it is at this point. And I do gotta say this, let's not make this a black media thing or this is being done for the growth and the prominence or uplifting black media because we won't let somebody get on here and say something that they've already got a lawsuit about. I don't care if you black, orange, yellow, black, green, purple, my nigga. If you doing things that's go get us lawsuits and stuff because you saying things that are defamation towards people, that's not what black media should be representing. It should not be representing exposing people. It shouldn't be representing, hey, let's tear people down or lift ourselves up just for the sake of entertainment, spreading rumors. That ain't what black media should be representing. And I'm not going to get behind somebody in the name of black media because they black doing it. I don't care who doing that in media. Black, white, whatever. No, we not rocking with that though. But I'm going to tell you like this, do what y'all do. Just don't try to do crazy stuff to uplift yourself and your brand and then try to push it as, oh, they trying to silence black media. That's just why I stand with that. And that's not just with Tasha K. If we keeping it all the way 1,000. Here's what it is at this point. I want y'all to hear most of that in full to grasp where he coming from. But people, they want you to entertain them. They want you to give them the controversy until they feel like you gone too far. That's why I tell people, do what's best for you stand firm and stay on your pivot. Tell me what y'all think. We got more.